What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another lab session. Today we got a special guest. I'm having him introduce himself, tell you where he's from, so on and so forth, and we're gonna get straight into it. So tell people who you are, bro, where you from, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, man. I'm from Polk County, man, Lakeland, Florida, man. You can call me Trail, DT. I mean, it don't matter. He go by Trail, so shit, we know each other. So
Yeah.
But,
Those y'all don't know, we done grew up since Jits. I'm talking about elementary school all the way up. You know what I'm saying? We grew up, went our separate ways, so on and so forth. But we still tapped in, bro. So it's good to have you here, bro.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
So those of you that don't know, right? I was about 21 when I ended up working at a prison, right? And it was an interesting experience. It gave me new perspective on things, right? And I have a lot of friends in the environments I grew up in. I went this way, some people went this way, right? But everything come back full circle, you know what I'm saying? And it's just life, it's just how it works, you know what I mean? And tell people about how you came up, your environment growing up, maybe a little about your past and stuff like that, leading up to what led you going to prison.
Well, shit, I mean, basically like a product of your environment. So, really I was raised, the hood, drugs, expensive cars, hanging outside, gang banging, shit like that, but like you say, like bro say, I took a different route, so I want to say about, I want to say maybe about like 16, and that's when I really started, I jumped up the porch, started doing my own thing and in the streets and shit, man. And
like you was all the way in at 16, like you seen it, you was dabbling, like you was just like processing, but 16 you like
I want to hang out, do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was doing that, but I also was like on a money tip. So it was like, man, I wanted some money. I seen what everybody else has, and I'm like, man, I want the same thing, bro.
That's what this shit about, though.
At that point, I was still in school. I had 2 jobs, doing my little thing on the side in the streets, and I had a little name for myself, the females, all that, man. I did the whole 9 yards, bro. Even, leading me up to a prison bid that I had to do recently. So, I mean, like I say, it's, bro say he went his way, we went our way. It was like, we don't really know where we gonna go. It's just, it's life, you know what I mean? So
it's shit life, bro. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know which twist and turn is gonna take you, bro, at the end of the day.
Bro,
and you can plan for everything, but you still don't know how the shit gonna go.
I mean, not even just, like, ended up going to prison. It was like, even before then, county jail and stuff. Got friends who done passed away, killed, And that's what a lot of people don't talk about, in the hood or, being in the neighborhood that you from. Certain things happen that don't normally happen in another neighborhood. So it's like, I feel like our story be different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can make your own story. You feel me? Cause like we around the same area, but you can make your own story. It's just by what you do and how you do it, man. Shit, that's really about it. Like I'm gonna take you to leading up to my prison bed, man. Basically, I ended up getting some shit when I just turned 20, 21.
You went to prison one time, right?
Oh yeah, I went to prison one time.
Okay, you did one bid.
But I also stayed in the county jail for about 2 years though on a charge.
Okay.
Ended up doing my time in the county jail. And that's really when, I ain't gonna lie, that's really the first time I felt like, at that point, I ain't gonna lie, I was all the way deep in the streets, court. It was just like, man, You
had like a realization.
I had a realization. But the realization really ain't come yet, because I was still doing the same thing. I ended up going back. Yeah. And then after that, I ended up going to prison. I ended up going to prison. Matter of fact, bro, I got out of jail from doing my 18 months, bro. I went back to the same neighborhood where I was from, same block. Catching a charge. Charge led me to get on probation. The probation guy, I violated my probation. Once I violated my probation, next step for me was prison, Shit, it was like, that's when it really sunk in. You see a lot of shit on TV and stuff like that, bro, about how that shit gonna be. I mean, you got to go there and experience it yourself. You know what I mean? Even if it's on the other side, you know, say how you say you work inside the jail. You feel me? Even if you do go, you like, man, that shit don't happen for real.
That shit opened my eyes, bro. Working in a prison, bro. Working in a prison, and mind you, I worked at 2 prisons, right? I worked at like a soft prison. I worked at one of the worst in the state, right? And bro, that it opened my eyes, showed me like, bro, yo, I do not want to go to prison. Like you were saying, that's what I like how you said, you gonna tell the real side of it, the side of people don't know. Even when it comes to the streets, right? Cause a lot of people see the glamour, the woman, the money and shit coming in, but you don't see, like I said, the people dying. You don't see the money going away. You don't see when you're having it and then when you're not having it, the differences, you know what I'm saying?
Your friends,
the paranoia, all that shit, bro. The shit that come with the game, right? People don't know about it. People don't see that, especially people that's not in it. They come around when the shit good, you know what I'm saying? When it's going bad, they don't know what's going on.
free you and all that other stuff, but.
And then the prison showed me though, bro, like I said, especially where I was at, people had life there, bro. And I remember talking to some of them folks, like I would just talk to them all day, bro. And some, you know, you build a relationship with these guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? You in there all day with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And some of these, you know, we working 16 hours sometimes. The only thing I don't do there is sleep. You feel me? I go to the room, sleep, and come back to it another day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just hearing different conversations, different stories, different walks of life. And bro, like, that shit just changed my perspective, you know what I'm saying? For better or for worse, and I seen things differently, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and tell us though about when you first got told you was going to prison. What was that like, and what was that feeling that you had? Like, you got out of the county jail, you said, right after doing 2 years. You was out for how long?
I was out about like, before I caught the charge, I was out about like 4 months maybe. Matter of fact, no, I can't even say 4 months, like 2 months, bro.
You was out 2 months, and then you got caught up again, they said, all right, now you're going to prison.
Nah, probation.
So you went to probation after 4 months?
Yeah, after 4 months, probation. After probation, I violated.
Okay.
And that's when I went, thinking I was going to come home, but...
They took you back to the county after you violated, though?
Yep.
How long you was in the county?
I was in the county for about 8 months, maybe.
And then you went to court, and they had sentenced you at that point, right?
Court, you know, I kept going because like I said, I really didn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? All these stories, I really didn't want to go. But at that time, it was like, you know what you got to do. You're in the streets. You feel me? That's what come with it. And if you in the streets, but like I said, man, if y'all in the streets, man, just be ready and make sure that you got yourself a plan and whatever
what come with this shit.
Yeah, you know what come with it, bro. That's it, bro. Cause you gotta think about what you're leaving behind. You feel me? You got mamas behind, nieces, nephews, sisters. People depending on you. You feel me?
Sure.
Missing funerals, missing court. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of shit. And mentally, some people can't handle it, bro. You feel me? But
and we get into all that, the wear and tear, the shit you've seen and dealt with in there, you know what I'm saying? Cause it take a toll on you. That's why I asked, like, we was talking a little before we came here about even being institutionalized. Like, like before me working, like you hear the shit in music, you see it, you know what I'm saying, a little here and there, but like really being there around some of these real deal, like, we're supposed to did some real things, but you know what I mean? And seeing how a prison can take a toll on you. And like I said, it's one thing for me, there's another thing for you too. Two different perspectives. Like, like I remember one time, bro, I'm gonna just get into it quick before we dive in. But like, we say don't walk in the grass, right? That's the thing in certain areas of the prison.
Yeah, for sure.
I would catch myself not walking. I be downtown Orlando, right? And I go the long route to walk to the bathroom, whatever, instead of walking through the grass, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even inmate, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking I'm like, damn, bro, like, but that's what I did there, you know? So, or like, when they had little buds or stuff on the ground, I catch, or like the coffee paper, right? Those y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. I ain't go too deep into it, right? But the coffee paper, right? I'll be somewhere and they got them. I'm getting ready to throw them away or put them somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking like I'm like, bro, I'm not at work right now.
I'm out.
So even that to that extent. So we get into that with you as well. Like, what was that like? Some of the transitions and stuff like that. But we jumping all over the place, man. Let's keep on with when you first got there, right? And you got sentenced. What was that like when you knew you was going to prison? You know what I'm saying? What was that feeling like, and how was that experience?
Shit, bro. Like I said, at first my heart was heavy. I'm like not going, and my heart was really set on going home.
So you thought you was going home from OK?
Mind you, this was my first time. I never went to prison. I got like one big charge way back then.
Little county time here and there,
but I never did no real bad shit for me to thinking I'm gonna end up and go to, prison. So when I did, I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, call my people. I'm like, man, they offered me because they offered me 5 years at first, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man, they offered me 5 years. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't did shit but violate probation. I had a little, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like I killed nobody, nothing like that, or hurt somebody. But they did end up officially coming down they came down on my deal and talking to my parents and shit, and they was like, man, you know, that's a good deal for that. Especially my steppops, because my steppops did 25 years in prison, so.
So he understand how the game go. He understand how these folks is.
Like I say, bro, certain people you can tell them certain shit, but some people gotta go through it to understand. I was that type of person, you feel me? I got to go through it. Or, I'm saying go through it.
You gotta experience shit.
Because he was telling me, man, but don't do this. You feel me? I never listen. I'm like, man, he ain't my dad. You know what I'm saying? Now we, you know, we tight as, I'm saying we tight.
Y'all got a relationship now.
We done been through the same situation, you feel me? So
you feel like that made y'all closer now? Afterwards you like, damn, I see what you were saying now.
Yeah. Even before then when I did my little county bid, but it was like a long county bid.
Yeah.
So, but I really ain't feel it till I went to prison, you know what I'm saying? And that shit you know what I'm saying? They gonna get you for not making up that bed. They gonna get you for not. It's petty shit, bro. Yeah. You feel me? It's petty shit that could be avoided.
And people take that for granted out here, bro. That's one thing I learned how to be grateful. Working in the prison showed me how to be grateful, like folks not having none. But you know, like I said, we grew up in the same environment for the most part, bro. So like we grew up not really having nothing, you know what I'm saying? So like you know how to make something out of nothing. You have fun out of a dumb situation. So you know, folks in there still, you gotta make light out of a dark situation. But it's like, bro, it show you how to be grateful for like everything in minor, even being able to go to the fridge, eat when you want to eat, have hot food when you want to have hot food, bro.
The worst thing to me, bro, is when you have a good ass sleep in there, bro. Good ass sleep. Mind you, sometimes, bro, you ain't gonna lie, sometimes your mind be racing like, damn, when I get home, you know, you think about some shit, damn, am I gonna go home, damn, am I gonna get in trouble for not making up my bed, you feel me? They really put shit in your mind, like, man, have your ass wondering, you feel me? Some nights you can sleep, some nights you can't sleep. But boy, once you get a good ass sleep in and you wake up the next morning, you still surrounded by the same shit. You like, damn, now your whole day you just had a good night.
You dreaming good, you got this dream about being home and stuff.
You feel me? You probably sleeping 2-3 days and now you like, damn, I fell asleep, feel good, damn, now I can't even, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Man, I said, man.
So, you first get to prison, you did a little time, violence parole, they gave you the deal with her, right? It was 5 years, and you had, what, it got down to 3 years, or what?
They offered me 5 years, and I ended up doing all together, all my time, then almost 3 years.
Because you had time served when you was at the county.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
that's because I came back. I was on probation, I violated one time. And when I violated one time, I went to court, they had dropped the charges, and it was like, in my head, I'm thinking it's like I never violated. So I'm like, man, so next time if I do violate, not thinking I was.
So you think you're straight right there?
Yeah, not thinking I was. I'm like, man, you know, you only got a couple of times to violate, like three times or 2 times. But my first time actually violating, they sent my ass. They sent me to prison, bro. Yeah.
It's not funny, but it's like when you sit back and really think about this shit and you see like, damn, this shit really crazy,
You know
bro.
why I say that, bro? Because I was in the county jail with niggas. I was going to court with niggas on my, on my sentence and shit. I'm like, niggas been in prison. I got a nigga in here, he talking about some. He done been in prison 3 times. He on probation for 10 years. He violated probation already 3 times.
So you think this shit sweet? You think like that nigga done all this?
Hell yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm really thinking like, this nigga worse shit than me.
Yeah. I'm straight.
I don't do a little trespass on the weed. That's it. But that shit taught me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit taught me. They will get your ass.
Yeah.
You feel me?
For sure. So, okay, we passed all that, the process, how you led to that point, right? Now then, when you first get to prison, like, okay, you saying they say, all right, man, you going to prison tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. What was that experience like and that whole transition? Because it's new to you. You never been there before. You don't know what's going on. You hearing stories, here and there, but you really got to go through that shit to really understand, like you said, bro. So give us that experience and that feeling, bro.
I'm going to keep that shit real with you. Yeah, look at me. I'm a buck 30, 60, you know what I'm saying?
No,
so man. It's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, damn, my heart beating, bro, because I don't know what could go on. I always seen shit on TV, and people going to jail, like, man, that shit's sweet, So my heart beating. Once you get there, it's like,
but you can't show that though, neither. You gotta you gotta be gay, but in your mind, you like, damn, but this shit. You can't
show it, you feel me? So now it's like, you got some people who, they know they soft, and they, you know what I'm saying, they know they can't do nothing until a person do something to them. Now they trying to boast up, and you feel me? Now it's a whole bunch of tension in this bitch. Mind you, everybody mad. When you first get there, they gon'.
Oh, you bald headed. They getting that bald
headed. You. They gonna script like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they really gonna try, they really gonna size your manhood. Not gonna lie. They gonna size your manhood, bro.
Talk about that, man. You know, people I really forget about that kind of stuff, bro. Cause that's real shit that people don't, even that, like, bro, people don't know that shit in real life, bro. Like, you get to you gotta get stripped,
like
bro.
Modern day slavery, bro.
Bro, you gotta get stripped, take everything off, cough, bomb, cool, carry on, right? And then you get sent to wherever you're gonna get sent to next.
So you done been to a take in. Like,
no, but we do
like
that, but you know, visitation and stuff. So like, I work visitation, I still gotta do that shit. Or like, let's say we doing mass search or something like that.
Yeah.
I gotta do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did all that shit. I ain't never worked at like a what is it? Where the intake. I ain't never worked no intake like that. You know what I'm saying? But where I did work, like say sometimes it had a work camp there, so they go out for work, they come back, you gotta do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Where I was at too, they did that shit too.
So yeah, like I said, the work camp and stuff, they go out to work or whatever, they leave the facility, come back, you gotta strip them out and stuff like that. Like I said, that shit. And then like I said, another perspective of mine, bro, I ain't like doing that shit neither, bro. Like, that shit just is awkward, is this and that. But then also again being institutionalized, you kind of get used to it. It's not no big deal. It's like what I tell dude, hey bro, you already know what time it is, bro. Come on, like I don't want to do shit. I want to do shit. Come on, bro, get the shit on, bro.
Get butt boogie.
Type shit, and that shit crazy. It's real life though, bro.
Like it, bro.
Real life, man.
Yeah.
And
they gonna try to play with your manhood, but they really gonna try to break you down, bro. Like really break you down in front of everybody. But I mean, in my eyes, that's now that I done been through it and came out. I want to say I appreciate, like, you know what I'm saying? Because
you got a new perspective though, bro.
I got a new perspective, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? If that's something that you want, that you don't want to do, don't get fucked up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can handle it, some people can't handle it. I was the type, you feel me? I handled my business, came home like a man. Nobody fuck with me, nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it
was out the way this time.
I was out the way this time, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Really, I really ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a cool ass nigga, so everybody was fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you can't be friendly,
but you can still be cool though.
Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga want to trade some chips or something like that, or something like, you know what I'm saying? I know he always got them certain chips or whatever, or soda. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with you on that tip. Other than that, you know, we ain't finna sit, boy,
we ain't chopping up, doing too much. All that,
Can't sit here on my bunk and, nah, we ain't doing all that, man. But
so you go in, right? You at the intake. You going through the project, shave your bald, do little searches and stuff. What's next after that?
Oh man, they gonna get all y'all in the room, bro. All y'all that just came in on that new intake, they gonna get all y'all in the room and get y'all set up to what? Matter of fact, no, you gonna go to orientation. Like you gonna go to orientation. It was like an all-day orientation, man.
All day?
Like all-day orientation. All y'all sitting in a row. It's gonna be like church pews. All y'all sitting in a row for real, bro. All y'all sitting in a row, bro.
It's big over there, though.
I mean, bro, it's like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's niggas from everywhere, bro.
But I'm saying, like, where y'all, cause like I said, I don't know the spot you're talking about.
It was two sides. So, like, where I was at, you got one side over here. This side can probably fit, like, 6 to 8 people on one row, and it's probably, like, 10 rows back.
Okay, see,
Yeah,
where I was, you know, they did a little orientation there, too. I don't know if every facility do orientation. I think they do when they first get there to let you know, like, the facility or whatever. But what you're at, they're showing you the whole rundown of what prison is and what the rules, because, you know, across the board, there's rules, and some things are institutional rules, you know what I mean? So they got everybody in there, right? Orientation, like you said, you got the rows set up. They sitting there and they talking about what?
Basically, like, certain shit you do, certain shit you don't do. Like, matter of fact, before then, they gonna fingerprint you, they gonna weight you, they gonna check you, they gonna check to see if you have, you know, any diseases or anything like that. Medical history, full name, last name, you know, when did you graduate? Did you graduate? Stuff like that, just to see where your mind at, so they know where to place you. Like some people that we had, it was like people were like 18, bro, like 18
years
19,
old?
Yeah. They put everybody else in regular prison uniforms, but then they have them in, like, the younger people in like jumpsuits, and they say like YOC or DOC, something like that. But it's basically standing for, like, you know, younger. It's like the younger, so they go into
youthful offender.
Yeah, youthful offender. So, but they go into a more, like I said, bro, the camps where the young people be at. That's the ones that you don't want to go to. If you want to get in trouble, that's where you go. But if you don't want to get in trouble, you want to go to a cool camp.
Laid back,
laid
little
back,
more you
bro.
do, you time to stay out
Do
the
your
way.
time and chill, bro. You feel me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
So what was going through your head at that point in time when you first get there? You going through all this, you seeing it. It's like I don't know if you realize it before, but it's really sinking in. Like, damn, bro, I'm really here right now. I really got to do this shit.
Every day.
You had that same thought every day.
Every day, but it was like, you know, some days I was happier than other days, though, because I'm like, okay, I'm getting close to it.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, I'm like, because after you sign in county jail, it really depends on the prison if they got space for you, bro. I done see people wait 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, a week, you know what I'm saying? So you might sign, and they might say you got this certain amount of time. And that's what my head was at. They might say you got this certain amount of time. And I'm in my head like, okay, man, if I go, you know what I'm saying? I already
You done got this time served already, too.
I'm thinking in my head like, damn, let me calculate my time. Okay, damn, if I do that, you know, I can make it home around this time. And you see us sitting in the county jail waiting. The time that you sign afterwards, that don't count. The time before, yeah, like say you sat in there 8 months. And the 8 month, on the 8th month you sign. Like you sitting there 4 more months waiting to go to prison. And 4 months don't count. So now like I'm doing dead time. You know what I mean? So at that point, after I sign, I'm like, I gotta sit in my head like, man, damn, I gotta get, you feel me? I gotta get prepared now. I gotta get myself right. Now that I got myself prepared, ready to go up here, do this time, and come home back to my family, it's like, now I'm ready to go. You feel me? Now I'm getting agitated with everything. Now, you feel me? Like, this dude might be over here peeing loud. You know what I'm saying?
He's just on edge, bro. You already mad,
bro. But you can't be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like that, bro. Can't be like that, cause you never know what the next person might be going through, bro. I was in a cell with a dude, bro, that called life. I mean, like this was my main man. I was in the room with him for like a whole year in the county jail, man. The man he already had he had a life sentence for attempted murder.
Yeah.
Just for an attempt. Bro.
How old was he?
Bro, like right now he probably like 30. When I met him, he was like 36, 35.
Okay.
You feel me? So now bro down to like 40
bro.
now. But he had been in 5 years though.
Yeah, in the county already.
He was
fighting the case though.
He already had signed in prison years ago. But he already had been in prison 5 years, but he kept coming back because they got new evidence and this and the third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boy going to trial, he going to jury selection, he going by dressing up and shit like that.
So he still fighting.
Yeah, he was still fighting. He already sentenced, but he trying to get that time.
Yeah.
Back. So it's like, he'll come in there like, man, you know, we'll pray and shit with him, man, you know, pray with him. And bro was a good dude. I'm talking about, you know, he really.
I want to talk about that, man. Go ahead, though.
He really, bro, he got me, and that's when I got on my spiritual. That's when I got on my spiritual journey, really, honestly. Messing with him. He was Hebrew. You know, he'll pray, you know, he'll fast. And I'm like, man, damn, this man got life. And I'm talking about this man, he don't cuss.
Yeah.
He ain't looking at females like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no
he
drugs,
really.
no nothing.
No drugs, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We had this shit in the room and shit. He won't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like really militant, bro. He was real militant, bro. And I'm like, damn, I gotta be like that. You feel me? Because you stay humble and be, you know what I'm saying? You'll get it. Like I said, I was on him.
That's kind of like a role model, then you say.
Yeah, bro. That was my
and that when you first got there, like I want the first people you kind of.
Yeah, that was my boy. So he went to trial, came back. He came back in the room. I want to say this was around like Christmas time. Came back in the room, was like, man, I lost trial. And I'm like, damn. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I'm like, damn. I don't know if I want to stand in the room with this nigga. For real, bro. I don't know if I want to,
man. Shit, no, I feel you though. I feel you like, man, this like just losing mind. Niggas lose their mind on there, bro.
Bro, I'm in here crying by.
Yo, little time.
This man already served time in prison, came back, and they gave him his sentence. He gave him life again. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what I heard? Like I said, we talking about perspective, bro. It's a lot. You learn a lot in prison, bro. It sound real or not, bro. I remember I was there. I was escorting. You know, the sun go down, you gotta do escorts, right? So people don't move around the pound during nighttime by themselves, right? So we escort them, and it was in the child who was working. Something happened, right? So these folks arguing, and one of them was talking shit, and one of them said, like at least I got a sense. Like he got a date, he go home. He was saying, right? But mind you, I know what these dudes getting out. Bro got 15 years. You know what I'm saying? He was grateful that he got 15 years arguing with a dude who got life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that just go to show you, bro. Like that's to me, I was crazy. I'm like, bro, you happy that you got 15 years versus, you know what I'm saying, have life, which is good. You grateful, but it's just the fact, like, bro, damn, bro, 15 still, you know what I'm saying? So you over here like people who got like 5 years, you know you're going home. You gonna see home at some point. Compared to some of you folks that got 20 plus years, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different perspective, you know, a whole different conversation. Some you can't even talk to these folks about certain shit. You might talk to somebody about, man, when I get home, I'm finna do this. These folks don't get to do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I was just saying the same shit. Me and my homeboy, real close, but we had went to prison like right after each other.
Mm.
And we like when we came home, we was like, damn, we glad because you know our other homeboy ended up getting in trouble and shit, and you know they still there and shit right now. They really just not getting their shit, and they got a few years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, ain't you glad? I'm like, man, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm like, thank you, Lord. I came and did my time. Thank you. Now I can walk around free. I can feel me, even though I don't wanna. Now I'm at a point in my life, bro, where I don't even want to walk around with a .5. I don't even.
You ain't gonna change. You ain't playing with nothing. You ain't taking no chances, nothing.
Yeah, man, cause.
And you got a target on your back. I tell folks all the time, we already got a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? Number one, the environment we in. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Growing how you grew up, and then you already got a record too. So now them folks, you do one wrong thing, bomb. Like I seen folks in there, bro, to get a DUI, some dumb shit, or a suspended license, right? Really, bro, suspended license, you ain't no criminal, bro. You ain't no gangster, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no street dude.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? But the problem is some dudes do that and they get 2-3 charges and it go against them. That's not a third time. Now you might gotta go do a year, or you got 4 or 5 months in kind of jail. It's like, bro, that's 4 months. Even if it's not prison, but you still just did 4 months when you could have been home. You know what I mean?
And that's the crazy part about the jail, county jail, bro. But I was in there waiting to get sentenced on my prison sentence, bro. Man, I done seen people come in this bitch over 4 times.
They came home, came back.
I'm like, damn, they just let me. I'm just trying to get home.
Yeah.
I promise I'm gonna do right.
Yeah.
This nigga came in here.
I just need one time. Bitch. Yeah.
I seen people come in here 4 times. I said, man, we need to get him up out of here. He came in too many times. He told me he gonna do right. He done got bonded out. I can't even get a bond, man. No problem with the state.
For sure.
So hell yeah, man.
So back to your bunkie, you say you was doing life. Well, he came back, he got charged, and he just told you lost trial, whatever, right?
Yeah.
What was that conversation like? What was it like after you said? You thinking like, damn.
I'm gonna tell you how I went, bro. He coming up, quiet, but like I say, bro, this is the most humble dude I ever been around, bro. I promise you, but I never met a dude like him. You know, until the dude in the booth, hey, open up the cell.
You told the CO that.
Yeah, open up the room, you feel me? Come in. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to ask him, you feel me?
You already know what's going on, though. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what's about to go down.
But we didn't pray, but we didn't fast it. You know what I'm saying? Man, this man come in like, man, he had to do, he like this.
Let me make sure they can see you.
He had to do like this right here, bro. Now he come in the room, he quiet, he on the door done closed. We still laying down.
So he come back to the cell. The door closed. Now he at the door like that.
He had to do like looking in the day room. Ain't nobody out there. Everybody else in the cells. So I guess he's like, just thinking. So we like, damn. I ain't want to say it.
Yeah. You already know
I already know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let somebody else. Hey, yeah, I caught one. Yeah, man, I lost trial, man. I said, ooh, when I see my damn heart, I was like, my heart sunk for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, bro, I'm in here crying about these last pet ass years I'm gonna do it. This man finna go back and do a whole, and I'm saying, he can come back, you know what I'm saying? He can come back anytime on the appeal. And after that, I stopped praying. I'm like, I don't even want to pray about it on my own. What bro might do to me?
Yeah.
Bro, they called a body. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to move out the room, bro.
So speaking about that, bro, I want to tell you a little story and like some more perspective of my situation, bro. I was 21, so mind you, it's different for me. I'm a CO though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you going in there as an inmate, so it's a whole different world, right? I'm going to the CO, but it's the same kind of thing. I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like this shit. I'm walking in here now. I gotta go in front of the room in front of all these men. Tell you folks do my like I said, I was young though too.
That what Maya? Only real quick, Maya. But we had niggas in there that was 19 in prison, but 19, 18, 21.
You talking COs or inmates though?
Nah, COs.
Okay,
yeah. Match, bro.
Yeah.
Man, ain't gonna lie. I understand what you finna. I know what you about to say.
I'm finna go over all that shit, right?
Thing. We don't respect that. You feel me? Had to earn that.
Yeah. But I had to do it early on though too, bro. And mind you, I'm new to this game though, bro. Like I said, like I've been in this environment, but these folks don't know me though. You know what I'm saying? These folks don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So Nah, like, and in prison, where you gotta earn respect a lot of times. Like, you don't just, bitch ain't just finna say, like, just be cool out the gate, you know what I'm saying? You have a little conversation with somebody, like, oh, yeah, the cool that nigga. Like, nah, bro, you like, so shit take time, you know what I'm saying? Build respect, like, see a nigga go through some certain things, right? So, mind you, I'm there. And like I said, I was at the South Camp at the time. So, I'm going there, and I remember we doing count. It's count time. I fucked up the count the first time. Messed that bitch up. And then I got it right. They all started clapping. Everybody started clapping. I messed up the count. They started clapping. I'm like, what the fuck? I like, what this what they do every night? They were like, nah, they just making fun of you right now. I'm like, damn, okay, cool, right? So that was that. And I'm like, I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like, bro, I gotta be here with these folks, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I gotta tell these folks what to do. And like, damn, what makes them go? Like, who say they gonna listen, bro? You know what I mean? That's my mindset. Like I said, I'm from out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, it's like, bitch, I don't think people understand. These like, you know, nigga I gotta tell some nigga for these, you know what I'm saying? So like, and now I'm like, bro, you can't do that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. So time go on, you know, you might have to butt heads with a few people, so on and so forth. And just, it was what it was. And I remember, like, bro, this happened to me when, I'm talking about, bro, first started, I never forget this. Like, I got a lot of stories and experiences, right? But I remember being in the chow hall, right? A dude walked by me, right? I'm standing, okay, bond, we in the chow hall. I'm standing right here, because, you know, they go in certain rows. Depending, every institution a little certain different, but they got long tables, right? They going in there. He walked past me. I move out the way. Me not knowing, like, he just sized me. So he walked past me, you know what bro said? He said, I like that shit. And then the dudes in the line started laughing. Afterwards, I realized what just happened. I'm like, bruh, he think I'm a hoe or something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting back with my CO. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, what can I do about that, bro? Because, you know, he really just sized me. I can't really let that slide. He was like, you ain't say nothing when he did the first time, so you can't really do nothing about it right now. I'm like, damn, that's real. But then I learned from there, I'm like, okay, cool. So I really you gotta earn your respect in this thing, you know what I'm saying? And then, cause like he did that right, like this is life in general, bro. Ability, you let something slide in there, bro, you gotta handle that shit, cause next person gonna think the shit slide. Or let's say somebody try you like you sweet, and this both sides, somebody try you sweet, everybody try like you sweet, you know what I'm saying? And you know everybody, there's that one CEO that everybody talk crazy to. Man, you a bitch, and he don't do shit about it. Man, you were talking crazy to CEO all day, and they don't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So that was like when I first got there, I had that saying like. It was a different feeling, cause like I said, I get home at the end of the day, but it's still like, damn, bro, I'm in this bitch, and I'm in charge and responsible for all these people. Like, it was a lot of pressure at first, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was just what it was when I first started. But back to what we were saying about the dude who had life, right? When I worked at the other prison, right, there was a lot of people that had life, right? And I was still young, bro. I was only at this other camp for a few months. So I learned a little bit. I started learning the game. But when I got to this other prison, I learned the real game. Like this is a real prison, dog. Like I said, I was not there a day. Folks wasn't getting stabbed. Folks got shanks. Helicopters coming on the pound. Real deal gang members over there, you know what I'm saying? Every day. So then, one dude, man, I would talk, bro. Me and him got cool, bro. Like, he in my dorm, bro, and I'll chop it up. He would say what's up to me, man. Sometimes, let's say I work at night, he'll throw me like magazines. He was like, check this out, like luxury watches, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah. Bullshit. We would talk about, he used to fight or whatever. He would talk about kickboxing and stuff. We'll just chop it up, bro. Cool dude, right? And like you say, same thing to my buddy, like cool ass dude, right? Cool ass dude. So I'm thinking like, bro, really like, damn, why is he here? Why is he here, dog? I'm like, damn, he cool. Like, we was on the streets, like I could fuck with you, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like on some chill shit. But one time, bro, to this day, I don't have the answer, bro. I've told the story so many times, bro. He gave me a magazine, right? I don't know if he did this shit on purpose or not. Gave me the magazine. I'm going through. He had some papers in there in regards to his case or something like that, right? Or in regards to something that happened, right? So I'm reading it. Come to find out, he was in there for murder, right? Because you know you got life period. You was in for murder, rape, or some like crazy like 50 charges or something, right? Or absurd amount of drugs, fentanyl. So he kills me. He was a big timer back in Jacksonville back in the day, from Miami, Jacksonville, all to Detroit. And he killed these folks, right? So I'm reading that. I'm like, damn. I had to chill out for a second. I ain't fucking with him. I ain't fuck with him for like,
this nigga killed
bro.
me.
I'm like, I ain't fuck with this nigga for like there 12 days. I'm just like, okay, I'm doing. Hey, what's up, Ray? Good? Okay, cool. You know, chilling. I'm like, bro, he done killed somebody for real. Bro, I ain't never killed nobody. So I'm like, bro, what's another one? You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't nothing to him. Like, he could really just any point in time, bro.
Oh, he
like,
got life. I might well go ahead and.
What's another one, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it really gave me that perspective. But then I had asked my OG. He was in the he was a CO for like 36 years, right? Cool ass dude, bro. I said, hey man, I said, do you think 20 years could change somebody? And you know what he told me, bro? I never forgot this, bro. He said, do you think they changed in 20 years? Or you think because of their environment, they changed? So like, he pretty much saying, if they was on the streets, you think he changed? Like if he had access to a gun, if he had access to women, if he had access to money, would he have changed for real? Or is it just he don't got access to it, so he really can't do shit right now? So it really gave me a new perspective, but you really don't know. Now I've seen some folks tell you like, okay, look at you, bro. You an example. I can speak about you. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. You know, you done this time came back. You know what I'm saying? And you don't plan on going back. And some folks they don't plan on going back, but you know them no folks going back. You know what I mean? And you done seen folks in and out of there. So it's like some people really don't change. It's like they just don't have access to what they had access to. So man, it's crazy out there, man. It's definitely crazy. That's some place folks don't want to go. Before I get into some more questions, you got anything you want to add in or anything you want to say?
Shit.
Or you want to ask me something? It don't even matter, bro.
All right. Okay. Where would you? I'm gonna ask you.
All right.
Where would you rather be at? Would you be at the camp that you say that was hard up, or would you rather be at the
soft camp? Okay. Me personally, bro, I'd rather be at the hard camp, right? And I'm gonna tell you why though, cause it's like it's a lot more structure and respect at the end of the day. Cause you know if you don't respect, you finna get busted. You know what I'm saying? Somebody finna handle you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. As for some of these other camps, and I say even COs, bro, like some COs don't be knowing what's going on in prison, bro, cause they never worked in multiple camps. I was blessed with an experience when I first got into the prison game, bro. I started this camp. I was there for a few months. They opened up this program where I worked in another prison and helped them out because they were short staffed, right? So I got a lot of experience in a short time, right? Compared to some people who've been at one camp for 5, 10 years. Bro, I done worked multiple places, you know what I mean? So I got a lot of perspective. I've seen a lot of things, and I'm young, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't never been no military, I never been, bro, I'm out here working regular jobs. I left the warehouse to go to the prison, you know what I mean? So I'm at here, it's a whole new job, whole new environment, whole new things. And then I go to that real prison up there, but I learned there was a way to going about certain things too. I learned a new way to do the job. I learned and that's one thing about this field and these first responder jobs, man. A lot of times a decision is the right answer. There's no right or wrong. I can handle a situation one way and others will handle this way, and it's still they both right because they justified. But it's like, did you have to do that? No, you could have really went this right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got a good mouthpiece on me, and really prison showed me like how to really use that mouthpiece. So too, pause, pause, right? But like up there, like I said, more structure. You don't disrespect, ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You cross that line, cool. And then sometimes a bitch will test you. You know what I'm saying? A bitch will try you just to see what you gonna do. And now you gotta make an example out of somebody. Now you gotta show them folks you ain't a hoe. You know what I mean? But really, it's just like the streets. You out here, bro. Somebody try you, can't let that shit slide. A bitch come up and slap you. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that shit slide.
That take me to this one story. I'm gonna tell you after you get done.
But yeah, so like somebody slap you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let that shit slide. Now you gotta do something about it. And if you don't do something about it, the next person gonna slap you. Then the next one, right? But I'm not gonna keep going on a rant. But like I said, I'd rather work at that prison up there for that reason. More structure, more rules and regulations. And people respect the rules and regulations. As where some of the other camps, these folks, they all getting out. So folks don't even care about the regulations. The OGs ain't teaching the young folks what's supposed to be going on. As we're up there, these folks got this they home, this they life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now they gotta show you, hey, get your ass in line or it's gonna get busted, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Shit, I think I got another question. Let me see. Now you say you still working in the prison, right?
So I left the prison, I'm at the jail now. I'm working in the jail now. Yeah, so that's also another perspective, like on top of the experience I already had. Like, okay, I'm working just now. I got a whole new perspective with the shit. But I was in prison about 2 years.
All right, now is there anything that you've done, like at the end of your,
like my career over there, you saying?
Yeah, career, like the end of it, then in the beginning that you would rather have done it in the beginning than at the end?
So like any mistakes that like, okay. Like something that I learned towards the end that's like, okay, I would have told my old self that type shit. Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna say it wasn't perfect, but I had to go through certain shit to learn, you know what I'm saying? But I never really made no crazy mistakes. And that's just me. I never been the type of dude like I make mistakes, but I can learn from other people's mistakes. So I see what they doing, I see what they doing. Like, okay, I don't fuck with that, I fuck with that a little bit, so I take that, I do this, do that, you know what I'm saying? That's just, I always been that way. I can learn from other people's mistakes. Same like I said, we grew up, bro. We know all the same people though, bro.
That's how you
but I done seen people doing what they doing. I was like, damn, okay, that's not really me, bro. I ain't gonna fake kick it. I ain't never been no influential ass person.
And so that's why I always tell a person, bro, like right now, bro, like my best friend, bro.
You say you always what?
I always tell the person this, you ain't gotta be hard. You ain't gotta be no gangster, no killer, no football player, no magician. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be. Just be you when you fuck with me, bro. Just be genuine, bro. Like you ain't gotta fake it to kick with me. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I did in the prison, though. That's why, like I said, I didn't have those mistakes. There's nothing I really tell myself because I went there. I was already being myself.
Yeah,
like I had to follow the rules and fall in line with how you gotta put on a little mask, you gotta go in there and do your little job. But like I was being myself, so I didn't really have to worry about that. And mind you, like I'm not gonna. I be saying like I'm worse out here. Like I'm not doing crazy shit, but like. A bitch not finna talk to me crazy. How folks will be in there, and this why I talk to somebody like you understand what's going on. Like folks talk to a CO a certain way, right? But if I was on the streets, you would not talk to me like that, because you know in here I can't do nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? You know in here I can't say something like that. I can't do this, do that. You know what I mean? As on the streets, you would not be playing like you would not be acting like that on the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation, right? But yeah, I ain't really had no problems like that, bro. Like I said, I came in, I was myself. I stood up, like I said, shit about respect at the end of the day, and that's how I carry myself. You know what I mean? But what you was gonna get into? You said about a story you had.
Oh yeah, okay. What it was? I think this good boy, like what you was saying about. Damn, what was you talking about?
I said like somebody. I just gave an example, like a bitch slap you.
Oh yeah, man. I'm at my main camp, man. And the white boy, man, it's a white boy and it's a Haitian dude. It's an older Haitian dude. The white boy like 21, 22. You feel me? But he want to be hard, like he tied up, face. You know what I'm saying, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He want to be hard. And the Haitian dude, he's on that paper dope real heavy. So I guess they found some paper dope and it was the white boy paper dope. Like you say, you're going around for respect. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted some dope, you probably would have brought it back to the man, and the man probably would have.
So he stole the shit, you saying?
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, he stole the dude stuff.
One of the main things in prison. We don't like no thieves in this
motherfucker. Yeah,
or no truck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how the rules go. Then you older than him, you feel me? Like you was saying, like with the older people in there, bro.
They supposed to be.
Y'all supposed to be, you feel me? Like y'all boys get together, you know what I'm saying? Even though some people be like, man, I'm grown, I don't need anybody preaching to me, which I'd be on that too, but like, cause I know it just.
Well, that's their job, bro. But we older now too. I'm not saying we ain't the OGs right now. You know what I'm saying? But like that's why I be saying, even with this right here, like, bro, somebody 16 probably gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody 18 who gonna see this and be like, damn, I ain't know they. Damn, it might give them a new light. They might be like, damn, I did not know that happened.
Sometimes they do, bro. Sometimes they don't. Like I be talking to my little brother and shit, bro. And
they gotta go through certain shit sometimes, bro.
Go through it. You feel me? Like I say, I did it. My big brother just ended up going to prison. So it's like it was crazy when he asked me. He was like, man, I was in prison then, and he was going through his shit. He was already out. He's like, man, bro, how it is up there in prison? My big brother was like. He was like a mentor, so I'm like, everything he seen me, I'm thinking he real hard.
And he looking at you like, and it didn't change, bro. And we older now, so shit changed, too, bro. We ain't jits no more, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So boom, but now, I'm like, man, damn, like, bro, everything I know, I learned it from you, like.
Yeah, I'm looking at you for the answer. You asking me answers now.
I'm like, bitch, I'm just up here lit. I'm trying to get home. Do my time to get home. That's it. He's like, man, damn. I'm like, man, damn, what? You just, and I'm like, I just hope. He one of the people where he listen before he speak or talk or react. You feel me? That's the type of person I am. But your environment outside, bro, is way different from when you inside. That's why I tell the person, especially when you're going to that type of environment, bro. And
it's not like the streets, bro.
It's not like the streets. Feel me? Because you don't got no gun you can get to. You ain't got no, know what I'm saying? Like, it can be to that point, but the beef you out on the streets won't compare to the beef that you got in there, because you can get, you know what I'm saying? You can't get touched or you will be dealt. You know what I'm saying? And
I be telling people, like, prison is really like, it's really like we going back to like caveman times. This is how the world be. We ain't have phones, we ain't nothing. The whoever got the most people gonna win. Whoever got the biggest and strongest gonna win, bro. So if you with these folks, like you got 15 of y'all in that dorm, that's who running that dorm. You know what I'm saying? You got 1, 2 dudes in there who are really high members, high ranking, and they got a name for themselves. They gon' whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other side where it's like folks who bro, maybe he 250, you know what I'm saying? And he may be out of the way.
250.
Bro might be two. I seen some folks in there, you know what I'm saying? Bro, like 250, you know what I'm saying? He just out of the way. Most people don't mess with him, you know what I'm saying? Because it happens. Or maybe you gotta get. Maybe he might grit one time. He got that story. That story lasted him 8 years. He gritted that one time. He beat the dude so bad that they already know that. Oh yeah, he did. What's the name like that, bro? Don't fuck with him, bro. Type shit.
There was this one dude I met in the county jail. His name Q. You call him Brother Q. He used to be all. He did like 10 years in prison. think he was back on the appeal or some shit. And the man wasn't, I ain't gonna say a millionaire, but you know, he's a 7-figure, 6-figure nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got his own company, business and shit. But he was like the, you know, prayer call, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody coming, he was one of them dudes, but he was like, Brother Q, like Mr. Q, like he was one of them dudes, like real deal minister.
He was trying to teach everybody, keep right in check, keep right.
You know what I'm saying? He did 10 years, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't no game, man. He wasn't no, and I'm saying none of that, but to my respect, everybody respect it. I'm saying, like, if you need, hey man, need something, I got you. You know, I can hold it till.
And if they play with him, though, they gonna get on your ass, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get on your ass. And then, like, he'll even be like, man, he'll see, like, everybody in the door, you know, some people, you know, store they come, you got bitches out there looking like, yeah. And me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type, like, man, you know, I gotta, my heart, bro, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't,
you might break them off a little suit,
I can't have you
like
in the
that.
room with me, you know what I'm saying? I can have you, you might be one of my dogs in the next room or something, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, but when you in the room with me, and then you got like 2-3 people in here, and you got this man getting 80 bags, 100 bags, and he's something up, you know what I'm saying? He don't even eat none of this shit, but he don't want to give it to him. It's like, feel me? That shit be, to me, it'd be weird, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I share with certain people that I wouldn't share with, but if you in the room with me, man, shit, you good. But the dude was like, man, he'll see everybody in the dorm, out of the whole dorm that ain't, like, don't get canteen and shit, he'll even do like a prayer call, feel me? But you gotta come to prayer call to get this, you know what I'm saying, this food, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about like you go to chapel and do it?
Nah, like it's in the dorm, like we had a whole,
so
like,
he would break y'all law for doing prayer call.
Oh,
well, that's real, man.
Or even if you didn't come and you know, he'll still break, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about good ass nigga, bro. Good dude, bro. Good dude. And I ended up seeing him when I went to prison. He see me, he was like, DT. That's what he called me. He like, DT. I'm like, dang, that's crazy, man. I just met this man. This man back in prison.
So you met him in the county?
I met him in the county.
And then you went to prison and met him. Small ass world. That's crazy, bro.
I'm like, Q. He's like, man, you good, brother? You good? You good? I'm like, man, hell yeah, man. I'm like, man, it's a blessing to see you, bro. Got him up, seen him. Because when last time I seen him, bro, he went home. Bro. He added me on the kiosk, bro. He said, matter of fact, it was me, him, and my other homeboy that was in there, and then the dude I told you called Light. All of us was like real cool, bro. Like a little older crowd, but I'm the only young one. So, you know, he added us on the kiosk and shit, sent us pictures when he was out and shit. So when I see him in prison, I'm like, he went home, bro. Like, shit crazy, but
what he got caught up in though?
I honestly don't know. I really don't know, but I can't even lie.
That's what I'm gonna say though about environment. How we just said, bro. Like some folks in there, they one person because they don't got access to certain stuff. Then you hit the streets. Now you got access to it again. Now you around the wrong people. You being influenced. You got temptations now. Then
I'm gonna tell you, this nigga, before he went and did his time in prison, this how he started. This how he became like a 7-figure dude, bro. He ended up meeting this old dude in the county, either the county jail or prison, and he was like one of them. He was one of them jail lawyers, but he was real good, brother Q. And he ended up doing the man paperwork or whatever, and the man was finna die or some shit. And the man was like, man, I guess the dude had like some money. He's like, I want you to be my power of attorney. He signed everything over to the dude. Ain't nothing from a can of paint, bro. Signed it over to him. That man started his business from prison, ministry, church, all that shit. And
that's crazy, man. So he just took it and ran with it.
And hopefully he out of prison now though, bro. But shit, man.
Well, brother Q, if you seen this, man, go ahead, my dog.
DT, man. Brother Q.
Sure.
Hell yeah, man.
Nah, that's what's up, though, man. That what's up. It's been a hell of a journey, though, man. Like, even from, and like, so you never know what life gonna take, bro. When we legit, we ain't never see this come, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, like I said, well, you see some people going, they come back, whatever, you don't ever think about it. Like I said, it's not you. So, like, you really don't think of it like that. But then it's like, damn, it's really, this shit
like,
real
damn,
now.
Bro, to the be you, know what I'm saying, in that shoe.
And now you know what that shit hand like. So, what's it been like adjusting after prison? You know what I'm saying? Cause you been out for how long now?
What was it? August, May, a year. So I've been out a year.
Okay.
And a year and about 4 months, 5 months. A year and 4 or 5 months, I mean.
So what that transition been like?
Honestly, the transition, it been good, but it's been iffy. I'm gonna say it's been iffy, you know, but the main thing about it though is that I'm out, I'm free.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like you said, no money being wasted, money being wasted on the phones, all
Yeah.
that, bro. Nobody having to come and see me, and then I can't leave and go with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that, you know what I mean? So really just like seeing people when I want to see them, or when I can see them, when I want to, or call somebody when I want to, cause you can't do that. You feel me? So that's why every time I think about it, I think about like, damn, I hate taking shit for granted, bro. I won't take nothing for granted.
But
bro.
were you like that before though, prison though, bro? Like, did you have that person like take shit for granted?
Before, okay, when I caught my first charge, bro.
Sometimes like it be. I'm real. That kind of ain't the same as prison though, neither though, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's why I'm like, damn, like when I did that, I'm like, damn. That's why I'm like, okay, man, I'm gonna tighten up. When I actually got in trouble again, I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta really, really tighten up.
Yeah.
So it was like the transition, bro. It was good because now I don't got no need of, you know what I'm saying, people looking on my bed, hiding from the police,
that paranoia and
so
shit like that.
I love outside. I'm gonna just say that. I love outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
One time I had this one dude, he was in my dorm where I was working, and we would always chat up, bro. He always talking about like, you know, I be talking about streets with these guys though too, like, okay, hey man, I got this going on, man. When you hit the streets, like, oh, Section 8, you get a house on Section 8. You know, we talking about real estate, books, shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's all we talk about. You know, I don't talk to everybody. There's like a few people that are on that type of shit. We talk about it all the time. You know what I mean? And we were talking about money the people make in the streets, right? So there's some folks who make 100,000 in the streets, right? Bro, I know folks who make 100,000 with a job though. I know COs making 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, but at the same time though, it's like we both making the same money. You know what I'm saying? But now you gotta look over your shoulder. You gotta watch out for people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta police, the ops, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And then this other person making the same money with a job though, got security, guaranteed check every time. Your check ain't guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta worry about other stuff, doing time. Gotta get sent on the road, you know what I'm saying? This ain't your first charge. Now this time you finna get hit with some real numbers now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we always said like, bro, it's folks doing the same shit you doing with a job. Like now you just making some M's, now you talking about something, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's really not worth it, bro, at the end of the day.
Basically just about reinventing yourself, bro. I'm just saying, just how you say, how you go hard in the streets, make 100,000, you do the same thing, bro.
Do the exact same thing.
I didn't see it, just, you know, you gotta have a little bit more motivation, but I didn't see it, bro.
Like your homeboy who you were just telling about, bro, right? That's doing the real estate shit.
Yeah.
So same concept though, bro. And you done did 3 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 years. Imagine if you was on the streets, locked in, doing something like, or you was reading them books or studying or putting that 3 years into something else. You know what I'm saying? But everybody path different too. Like sometimes you gotta go through shit like that though, bro, to really hit that next level. To really be like, damn, I understand it now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same way. Like I said, I'm really good about learning from other people's mistakes, and I see or I hear shit. I'm like, damn, okay, he did this wrong, he did this wrong. I analyze it. Okay, cool, I ain't gonna make that same mistake. But like, I always had a hard head too growing up. Like, if you tell me stove hot, I might just touch it because I don't believe it. Okay, real quick, you know what I mean? So, for sure, man. But glad to have you out, man. Glad to have you back in the free world with it, man. Free world shit, whole lot of free world shit going on. You feel me? So
a lot of free air, a lot of free space, there's a lot of free shit out here, man.
Yeah, man. If anybody watching this, man, what's something you want them to leave after this interview? What's something you gonna leave with them after this interview? Like something they could take away and take with them.
Shit, bro. Really just like take heed to certain situations, bro. Feel me? Or like your gut feeling on how you feel about certain situations. So that's what I do. Like I said, my stepdad is 25 years, bro.
Yeah.
He kept telling me over and over and over. He been in my life, been there for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he been telling me this my whole life. But I had to finally go through it at the age of 21, from 18 up to be 25 next month. You know what I'm saying? So just take heed, bro. Feel me? Even if you really doing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Don't want you to do wrong, but even if you are doing wrong, take heed to certain situations or look at somebody else who doing wrong and they moving right. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just move how you need to move, man, accordingly, bro. That's it, man.
Hey, well, it was good to have you on here, bro. Like I said, hopefully we can have you back. If y'all got any questions y'all want to ask him or even me or y'all want us to run this back, go ahead and let us know down below and we'll do it again. And like I said, it's been real, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, man.
And we'll do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hopefully see you guys there. Like I said, any questions you guys want to ask, go ahead and drop them down below. Where can people find you on Facebook, Instagram?
You can find me on Facebook at Don Julio, Don space Julio. My Instagram, you can find me at Don Julio, DON_JULIO01. Yeah, you can find me there though.
Bet that. Well, that's a wrap, y'all.